Alright guys, today is the day after a bunch of requests on Instagram, people asking for what's in the bag. I'm finally getting around to making one here. As you can see, I got about 4 drivers, a broken shaft, a lot of stuff going on in this bag. We'll get to that in a minute, but first, cue the intro. Let's take a look inside the bag and figure out what I got going on here. Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you look at my bag is that I have more than 14 clubs in here. There's a reason for that. I'm a trick shot artist, so I'm going to need a few extra drivers, things like that, to do my shows and also to do trick shot videos. So I have, first here is my XR driver from Callaway. It's got the Project X 6.0 shaft in it. It's a great driver, love it. It's got a lot of pop. Also, it's very sturdy head. There's no composite or anything like that, so I'm able to do every trick shot with it. I can bounce the ball off the top of it, things like that, without worrying about breaking it. So if you're someone out there who's looking to get into trick shots, I suggest you going out and buying a little bit of a cheaper driver, something that you don't mind scuffing up or possibly even breaking the shafts. Because you know, if you're off an inch or two, you hit the shaft with the golf ball, the head's gonna go flying off. Now, I haven't broken a head or a shaft in about over a year now. I have a good streak going. I kind of got it down now, but when you first start doing trick shots, is definitely a possibility. So I have a couple of drivers here, they're both XR from Callaway that I do my trick shots with. I need a couple extra ones, especially for my shows. When I bring guys out to try things, sometimes I bring multiple people out at once, so I need some extra drivers here. Strictly for the shows, strictly for the videos. The XR from Callaway, actually really good driver, one of their best drivers that they made. So love doing trick shots with them. I can hit this thing a mile, especially with the ball out of the air. I think that's one of the things that people are so impressed about when they see my show, is how far the ball actually travels when I hit these shots out of the air. So the XR from Callaway, love them. Great trick shot drivers. I was fortunate enough to have a couple more drivers here that we'll talk about in a minute, but as you'll see here, I have a couple of broken shafts sitting in my bag as well. These are for live shows. I stick them into the ground, I tee the ball on top, I'll hit like a low stinger and I'll hit one real high, then I'll bring people out from the audience and give it a try. And almost every time they'll hit way underneath the ball, the shaft will go flying and the ball drops straight down. So it's a cool little thing that we do in our live show. But these will not be in the bag when I'm playing normal golf. These are strictly for the shows. If I'm going somewhere to film a video or shows, I'll just throw them in the bag. So right here I have 15 clubs in my bag. So I have 2 drivers. Now, this is the Rouge that I was using all of last year that I absolutely loved. It's just the standard Rouge, not a Sub-Zero, and it has the Project X HZRDUS shaft, 6.5, 76 grams, so it's extra stiff. I love this driver, great driver that I was using last year, but I just recently got the Epic Flash in the mail. So these are the 14 clubs right here that I'm currently gaming. So the Epic Flash, I absolutely love this driver. I love the original Epic when it came out, but this is the Epic Flash Sub-Zero that I have with the jailbreak technology in it as well, and the flash face technology, so they're using artificial intelligence. I don't get paid by Callaway. A lot of people ask me that if I'm getting paid by them, but I do not get paid by them whatsoever. They do send me my clubs for free, which I really love, but I wouldn't be playing these if I actually didn't love the clubs. So the Epic Flash, I love it. The shaft that I have in here is the HZRDUS Smoke. It's the 6.5. I went a little bit lighter. We got the Golf Pride Align grip on here, which I'm just now starting to try out. I'll show you the grips on the other clubs. They're different than this grip here, but so far so good. Loving it, hitting the Epic Flash really good right now. So this is definitely gonna be in the bag this year for sure. Now let's talk about the 3-wood. Now the 3-wood, I have just the regular Epic from a couple of years ago. I'm loving this as well, hitting it pretty good, but I'm looking to get the Epic Flash really soon. The Epic Flash 3-wood is amazing. I tried it out in Carlsbad, so hopefully that'll be coming in a little while here. But I have the Rouge shaft, the 85X, and we got the Super Stroke grip on it. So this is a good club for me right now, hitting it pretty well. The Epic 3-wood, the original generation from 2 years ago, really liking it. Now let's move on to the irons. From 3 to pitch and wedge, I have the Callaway Apex Pros. Now these are the 2016 generation. Like I mentioned with the 3-wood, I recently tried the new Apex Pros that they came out with this year, and I absolutely love them. So they may or may not be on the way to me right now. But I have the Project X 6.5 shafts in them, so an extra stiff shaft, and I have the super stroke grips on these as well. These are a little bit smaller head, so definitely geared towards more of a lower handicap player, but absolutely love them. Have them from 3 to pitch and wedge, like I mentioned. So these are some great irons for me that I've been playing over the last, I don't know, year and a half, and absolutely loving them. Now the only club that I have in my bag that's not a Callaway is my 2-iron. So this is the Taylormade Udi 2-iron. It's my driving iron that I absolutely love, with the KBS Tour shaft, the C-taper, and we have the super stroke grip on this as well. So I may be going to a Callaway 2-iron in the near future. I haven't tried their 2-iron out yet, but I heard it's really good. Let's see if we switch to a Callaway 2-iron in the future. But for now, I have the Taylormade Udi 2-iron in the bag. So now let's talk about the wedges. I have my pitching wedge in the Apex Pros, and I only have 2 other wedges on me. Because I use the 2-iron and the 3-wood, I'm only able to have 2 wedges with me right now. But typically I will carry 3 wedges with me, especially if I'm playing more tournaments. Right now, just playing for fun, to just have the 2 wedges on me. We have the 52 degree Callaway Macdaddy 4 with the hole-in-one trick shot stamped in there. Beautiful, beautiful club. Absolutely love this. I really feel like, from 115 to about 85 yards, I can hit this club, because I can really feel like I have a lot of control with it. Hit like kind of 3/4 shots. So right now, I'm not really too mad that I don't have 3 wedges in my bag. So the 52 degree Callaway, we have True Temper, the S200 shaft in here. So as you can see, we got a few different shafts going on, and we have the super stroke grip in this as well. So been using the super stroke grips for over a year now. Really like those as well. So just kind of sticking with that for now. But this right here is my money maker, my 60 degree Callaway Macdaddy 4 wedge. Now I call this the money makers because I absolutely love this around the green. I feel like I can hit bumps and runs with it. I can open it up, hit flop shots. You know what I mean? And I also do my trick shots with it. So most of my trick shots, all my juggling, things that you see me do, comes from this wedge here, the 60 degree Macdaddy 4 with the JK stamped in there. We also have the True Temper S200 shaft in there. We do have the Golf Pride Align grip in this. My grip was wearing out so bad because I use this club all the time, and I recently had to go out to the Genesis Open to play in the Pro-Am and to do trick shots. I needed a grip last second, so I threw on the Golf Pride. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is I use standard grips, no wraps. I use a smaller grip, even though I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'5". But I'm actually this year looking to possibly go into a little bit of a bigger grip. We'll see what happens there. But right now, just a standard grip, the 60 degree Callaway Macdaddy 4. Absolutely love this for my game, my short game. Really feel confident with this club, and I also love doing trick shots with it as well. So there you have it. Now let's get into the most important club in the bag. This is the putter. This is the Toulon Long Island. This thing is so incredibly gorgeous. I love it. It has a custom team hits stamped in it. We also have a super stroke putting grip. I don't putt with anything other than super strokes with my putter. We have the Mid Slim 2.0. Now I just recently got this in the bag a little under a year ago. Loving it so far. I've always been a blade guy, except for when I was younger. In high school I did have the 2-ball for a little while there, but ever since then I went to the blade. We got the line in the back there. Really looks good standing over it. Also feels really good when I'm putting with it. Let's talk about the actual bag here for a minute. We have the Titleist bag here. To be honest with you, I am due for a new bag. If you look right here, it's all beat up. It's got the Callaway emblem in there, which I absolutely love Callaway course, but I'm here at Lang City Country Club right now. I'm a member here now, so I may need to change that logo. But not a bad bag, but I had it for a couple of years now. Definitely due for a new one. Now, the gloves that I use are Asher gloves. I love these gloves because they're so stylish. They have like the black thumb with the white and black, the all black, the green. They have so many different styles. Love these gloves because they feel great. Definitely some of the best gloves that I've used. So Asher gloves to start with. We're gonna go to the ball mark now. First, you gotta have the marker with you, a little black Sharpie, a little standard black Sharpie. But this ball mark right here means a lot to me, that I've used for a while now. It has my initials, has my son Reese's names, and it has my wife's name in there. So really means a lot to me, this ball mark. And we have another girl on the way actually due in May. So I have another girl coming, so I'm gonna have to put her name in here in pink. pretty soon here, but this means a lot to me. It helps me make a lot of putts. Now let's go to some other stuff that I have in the bag. Right here I have my swing caddy. So basically what this is just a mini portable launch monitor that I keep with me. It gives me my swing speed, carry distance, things like that.
285 yards.
Golf balls. Now I got all kinds of different golf balls in my bag if you look in there. We got Titleist, Callaway, we have Vice, which I love. Been using Vice Golf recently. They're very affordable, good balls. Callaway as well. Callaway came out with a new ball this year, the ERC Soft, and it has these lines on it. They're really cool. Love this ball as well. So not too picky on the golf balls. All right, another thing that I keep in my bag for trick shot shows only is balloons. Yes, I put a golf ball inside of a balloon, I blow the balloon up, and I hit the ball out of the balloon in the live show. So you'll see some balloons if you come play with me. Also, we got some koozies in here from Bad Birdie. You know what I mean? You gotta keep the beverage cold. Of course, you gotta have the tool with you, with the driver, in case you gotta tighten something up or change the shaft. That's pretty much it. That's what's in the bag. Got some weird stuff, got some balloons, got some extra drivers, all kind of stuff going on here. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in and seeing what's in the bag. Like I mentioned, I may have some new clubs coming in here a few weeks, so we'll see if any of this stuff changes. But thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Leave this a like and comment below. Let me know if you guys have any further questions or anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.